I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich.
Welcome to Dad's Talk Podcast. This is actually episode 2, and this is Mr. B. Great himself with 2 of my wonderful and dear close friends. I'll let you guys introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? My name's Darius Mosley.
What's up? It's Chris Walkerglenn.
These 2 guys are, like I said, 2 of my closest friends. We met each other when we were, 11?
6th grade.
6th grade. I didn't know you 6th grade.
No.
8th grade.
8th grade.
8th grade, for sure.
Correct.
We met each other in 8th grade.
8th grade.
Wonderful stories that could be told but won't be told today because now we're fathers. All 3 of us.
All 3 of us.
A dad.
To kids.
8th grade to daddy life.
Daddy life. Who would
Daddy
have
life.
imagine?
I definitely imagined it.
I imagine you 2, not me.
Definitely didn't imagine you, though.
Definitely didn't imagine me. And
You was
started
first,
it
though.
off.
You started out, didn't you?
He was first, though.
I started it off. That's
He was
what
first.
Definitely should have been him.
Yeah, definitely should have been.
Chill out.
The way it's going, but looking back on things and all of that, it's changed just for the better. I say for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Me, I have 2 boys. Greg was wishing that I had a girl,
Of
but
course.
girls are running in my genes. You know what I'm saying? So I have 2 boys, Jaden and Caleb, and they're my pride and joy.
Cool.
Same. I just got 1, Coy, but boy, bad as that thing, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's my little baby. I'm going to love him to death. I'm going to love him forever, and it definitely changed me from kid to grown man status, you know what I'm saying? Definitely had to move different. Definitely you got a whole baby to show him the whole world that he ain't never even seen before, you know what I'm saying? He don't even know his own name yet. He do, but don't know nothing.
He just hearing some shit.
But
That's all it is.
but it's too much.
Both of you guys have boys, and like I said, as you guys know, I have 2 daughters, so before we found out recently that I was having a son, that was kind of a big trip, especially him having two boys and me having 2 daughters and him having a son. It seemed like all my friends in my life had boys, so they're all on me happy about all of that. But I rise.
Came back.
I rise for sure.
Oh no, go ahead. I was about to say, so now we can have play dates with the kids.
Oh yeah,
for sure. At first, you wouldn't let my boys around your daughter. So
Nah, but now you can hang out with my son.
I can hang out with the son. Still can't hang with the daughters.
For sure.
Never.
For sure. All of that. You know what I'm saying? It's 2. He got 1. I got 1. Now it's 2 on 2. It'd be like all of that. But the daughters can go play on.
Yeah, daughter got to stand up.
Y'all want to have play dates with daughters? More than welcome to have.
No.
Daughters yourself.
I'm good.
Oh no, I'm good.
I'm
good.
definitely
You
good.
guys done?
Yeah,
I'm not done, but
okay.
I'm just not having a girl.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it. You was playing. I wasn't playing.
Yeah, me myself, I think I'm done. So I done had my 2, and I deal with a lot with the first one, and then just dealing with all the different stuff. I'm good at having a boy. So
That's what you've been waiting for.
that's all I've been waiting for.
Just a little ding. Just a picture there. It's a boy.
Definitely over with. But what I like to start out with is growing up. How was it for you guys, like looking at your, father figure? How did that work out?
I mean, my daddy wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? But when he was there, it was all love at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you realize that's your daddy, so ups and downs, you're going to love him throughout, you know what I'm saying? Then I lost him when I was a freshman, so you really cherish the moments you do have, and then, like you said, to this point now, when I do have a son, it really showed you like, man, like I want to be there at 30, when I'm 30, when he 30. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there at when I'm 40, when I'm 50, when he 20, 30, 40, you know what I'm saying, and so on. You want to be there their whole life, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely, like, growing up, I had a little bit of my daddy, but then, like I said, I lost him, and like that just made me want to be even a better dad to my son, you know what I'm saying? Losing my dad, and like he couldn't be there for me, so now I'm gonna make sure I'm there for mine. For sure.
Yeah, me, I was fortunate enough, to have my father around, and my pops is my rock. Like, I can literally, go to my pops with anything. He's always there, and he really has taught me and molded me into the man that I am today. So I, really, really grateful for my pops. Both of my parents, I was able to have both of my parents around, but your father, that's your go-to. You know what I'm saying? You always go to
that's the guy.
you go to pops.
Man, for sure. Yeah. I remember all the times, going through that girl drama and all of that.
Man,
having your dad,
dad'd be like, that was like, huh?
Man.
Not knowing any of the stuff that was going on. Then it's crazy because, like I said, you look back on it now, and it's like all the stuff kind of, you understand everything that they were saying, everything that they were going through, why they told you not to do this, why they told you not to do that. And now you got little ones of yourself, and they got it's just wild because they got their own mom. Like, it's like, okay, your mom, but you're doing your own stuff, and I really can't stop it. Like, like as much as I, want to, like I can't change your mindset as a young age. So we got little toddlers now, so they ain't even got to, where we made each other. I know for me that's scary. Just looking back on all the things that I kind of, took myself into, or because me. I was like really, really sheltered. So I wasn't able to go out and, especially I know you guys be asking me to do stuff, but like, man, I can't go, bro. I was like, I live far, I'm, a little bit further away from you guys, so too, we got our license and stuff like that. I was not getting out the house. So the fact that I experienced a lot of things that I experienced, even with them, knowing and not knowing, just looking at my kids now, bro. I don't know about y'all, but that's...
I would say, for me, I wasn't as sheltered, but same. Sometimes folks, ask me to go. I couldn't go. Mama's like, no, you ain't going everywhere,
Man.
And that's one thing that's crazy now, because I have younger siblings. And my younger siblings now go anywhere they want. Like,
go in and come
literally.
out.
So it's
Big brother. That's what it
I
is.
guess it's being the first child or whatever. It's like they your parents are this their first one, so they're trying to make sure they do everything right. And don't get me wrong, they doing everything right with the younger siblings, but this is their first time being parents, so they always harder on the first one, but. Yeah, same way, but I got to do some things, but then didn't get to do a lot of things, though.
I was with Granny, so you already know. I was a little wild, a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? I remember, I messed up one night. Granny gave me a butt whoop, but I ain't even feel it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, give me a butt whooping, Granny. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? So I was a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, grew up, you realize, like, damn, that was stupid. Dang, why'd I do that? But it's fun, though, because, everything make you who you are today. You know what I'm saying? Make you the person you are, pretty much. But I definitely going to put that strict, what y'all had, definitely going to be on mine. And definitely, like I said, like, I live with Granny, you know what I'm saying? Right. But, I mean, real stuff, though, when my dad was here, matter of fact, I ain't going to blame it on that. But everything kind of went left for me after that, you know what I'm saying? Right. But definitely putting it on my son, because when my dad was here, boy, was scared, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you got told to do that, you better do that, you know what I'm saying? If you say, hey, if it's a no, ain't no maybe, none of that, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely, I got to experience a little bit of that, but definitely back to the whole fathership people, like the fathership now, pretty much. Definitely gonna put a little leash on the baby.
See, and that's crazy, because like you grew up your way, now you like, I'm putting a leash on my son. But now me having a leash, I'm like, you know, I might give him a little something because I know how it felt for me. Seeing you guys be able to go and do whatever you wanted to, and I was just in the house watching. You know, back then it was good. Social media wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
You been in the house watching everybody on the phone. And you just sitting there. Like, dang, they went through that. I'm hearing about this in school tomorrow. But
I think like, man, it's crazy because we say that how we gonna put that leash on, then you say like you might not, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's crazy because how you said at first how our parents really couldn't control what we was doing, and then I mean I already accepted it now. But if you ain't accepted as a father, as a mama, any type of parent, if you ain't accepted now, eventually that child gonna make their own decisions. At the end of the day, it sucks, but they gonna make their own decision. But it's up to us to, you know what I'm saying, be that little thing in the back of their head.
Right.
Like, hey, what about this over here? That ain't really what you should do, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, they're going to make their own decision. But I feel like, you know, you treat them right, you love them, they'll make the right decision or make even, you know, 50% is better than 0%, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it don't got to be the perfect answer, but as long as it's on the same goddamn roller coaster as the perfect answer, it's behind it or something, you know what I'm saying, then, you know what I'm saying, rock with it, let them learn from it, and then, you know what I'm saying, bring his ass home, whoop his tail, whoop his tail, give him that butt whooping, like, hey, you should have did this. Right. Don't do it again. And then, you know, if you do it again, it's going to happen again. So it's all like trial and error, how I feel. Yeah, I'm already trial and error.
Trials and tribulations.
Man.
Yes. Exactly. All of it.
Yes.
All of it.
So, but that's why I'm like, it's going to be great having, you know, all of us together. Then just having all of us being, you know, as close as we are growing up. Because a lot of times, growing up and seeing everybody that done fell through, like, we'd thought, we was gonna be one way and it's not another way, or even like to put out, you know, you finna get married in a little bit, put it out there, you finna get married a little bit, and I'll be thinking like, dang, when it's, you know, time to get that looking, I don't know about for you, but for me, when I look at one day when I get married, my wedding isn't gonna look how I thought it was gonna look.
Oh no!
You know, back then it's completely gonna be completely new faces. You know, than you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, all of that. So that's just wild to me.
It's cool though, Jay. It's cool as hell for real. Cause I mean, when he picked me up, he had picked me up talking about we about to go do something. He just showed me the ring. I'm like, I'm growing up now. What you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool because like we still growing. So it's like a kid getting some candy. It's like their first experience. You know what I'm saying? Like even him pretty much like showing me the ring and all this. I'm like, damn, like. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all that stuff is like fun. It's good for us because we go way back. I've known him since 2nd grade, 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? 2008, 2002. What's that? 2021. I ain't about to do no math. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of years. We got 10 years at least. So I feel like that's good for our kids too, though, to see solid friendship. And not just something that popped up. This is something that's been established. Like we was established before these little munchkins came around. We was munchkins. So exactly. So I feel like all of that, like I said, him showing like the whole wedding thing, like all of that is a blessing for real. Just it's cool. It definitely like motivates me, might even motivate you. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just cool just to see like that's your dog, so you really care about him. So it's real cool to see him be a father, see him get married, see him, you know, like I said, show the ring and talking about.
And what was dope, what I thought was dope is like it was us three. So when you asked her, like he was the only one who could drive, so he was driving. It was just one of them days where wasn't nobody doing nothing. He like, man, Darius like, man, I don't know. You know, Darius was scared. He's like, I don't know what to do.
I wasn't scared.
Yes, he can't pick me up. They can't pick me up. And
Darius was shy when he was young. I don't want to know. I don't tell him about that. Boy was a little shy. He's a little shy.
We pulled up on the crib. And we kicked him out the car. We was sitting. We got up funny. He's like, so, you know. You finna get married to, and it's still
That's crazy.
Hey.
That's so crazy.
High school sweethearts, man. Hey,
Right. How's that though? Because y'all got, you got the kids.
Hey,
Now you got the whole what everybody honestly been dreaming, what people be dreaming of.
and we just going to the next level, man.
Right.
Like we making it official, and then just keep building. Really, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To be with someone, like I said, high school sweethearts. We done had our ups and downs and this and that, but to still push through, and now we just going to the next level. It's amazing.
I hate it. I'm just playing. No, but pretty much kind of what he said, like how our friendship started young, my relationship started young, and we kind of grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Like becoming a dad, becoming a mom, like that stuff all happened at the same time. Yeah. Same thing with him, like him and his girl, they became mom and dad at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that is different. It's different. Darius and, his girl they're not the same person when they became mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was different people before that. Me and my girl, same thing. I tell Darius all the time, like, when I was young, 19, I care about no job, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, hey, I gotta go to work. Sneezing, pooping, no days off. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, all of that, bro, it's dope. It's dope for real. And like I said, the whole high school sweetheart thing, it's cool because like I said, y'all grew up together, and as long as y'all still rocking, you go through your ups and downs. As long as y'all still rocking, then y'all gonna always be rocking. Ain't nothing else to it.
It give people like me hope. I've been watching y'all since we was itty bitty, and now y'all still together. So
I ain't gonna say you gotta be with your high school sweetheart. I mean, I guess you probably couldn't get. I ain't gonna talk about all that, but as long as you get you something like the shorty you with now, you know what I'm saying? As long as y'all, time takes time, and you gotta build that time, and you can't really speed up time. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta wait for the clock to keep ticking pretty much. So, I mean, eventually y'all gonna be 5 to 10 years, and it's gonna be like, you know what? We high school sweethearts now. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you rock it, you know what I'm saying? As long as you make it, y'all actually try to get through everything and push it out. Nigga, y'all could be high school sweethearts, whatever. Y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, if y'all make it to 20 years, hey, some people don't make it to that.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't make it
to
a year.
Exactly. People get married so fast and don't even
man.
That's what be crazy.
And that, yeah.
I'm like,
and that's what I'm definitely be scared of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely don't want no problems like that. Nah. None of
Go
that.
for that.
If I'm gonna get married, that's it.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said. I'm
Facts.
Once.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She that one. Ain't no other. That divorce thing is over with.
For sure. I mean, you don't want to say that.
Well,
it's definitely over with.
Because I heard, I'll be listening to comedy and stuff like that. And one of the dudes, Ari Spears, he was like, what did he say? He had said, you go through all this and you get married to the girl, and then when you get a divorce, like, you got to pay for, basically everything.
She take half.
And
She take half.
You got to pay for her lawyer fees. You got to pay for the court fees. You got to pay for all of this, and then, like, it's over with. So he was like, y'all think that we, scared of marriage.
Right.
No, we scared of divorce.
I mean, it's a little bit of both, for real. Scared of the marriage, too, and we scared of the divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, I mean, I ain't married yet, and I've been with mine 8-9 years, something like that. I don't feel like counting, but anywho, you know what I'm saying? Darius, he been high school sweethearts, too, so we both pretty much 8-9 years, too. And he already married, and it's like, I could have got married, but it's like, there's more to it, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely marriage is a huge, marriage is just like fatherhood. Like it's not nothing to play with, and it's not nothing that's easy. Yeah. It's something that you definitely gonna have to work with. Yeah, for sure. And think about not just 20 minutes sitting in your room. I'm talking about 5 years of thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
I want to take you there.
What did it take you? I mean, it took him like 8 years. How long y'all been together? 8 years.
I don't know.
You don't know? No, he had like 9 years, bro. He had like
long as she don't watch this, I'm good.
He 8 or 9. He capped.
It's been a minute.
It's 8 or 9 because I'm at 8 or 9. It was about the same time.
Yeah.
Pretty
it's
damn
around
near the
there.
same year, for real.
Yeah.
When y'all's? The original though,
12,
not the
12,
marriage one.
2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't even know for real.
I was on the outside looking in like.
He just watching. We just teaching you. Trying to at least.
I was not trying to learn.
He wasn't trying to listen though.
I ain't listening to nothing till now. There wasn't nobody good enough till now, so.
That's good though. But that ain't your fault.
That's
That's her blessing. She missed it.
That's all they blessed.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
right one caught it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Got my son too.
There you go. There you go.
They're stuck.
There you go.
Facts.
But I know one things that I've always wanted to ask, especially you two, was what was it like seeing, Coy come out and Jaden come out.
Oh
like
my
that first
God.
time?
Oh
What
my
was-
goodness.
Oh my God.
You gonna go first?
I mean, it don't matter. I mean, so before.
Well, how old were you first?
Damn. What am I? 26. He about to be 4. 2017. What was 2017? That was 4 years ago. Yeah. So 21, 22. I think I just turned. But I'm tripping. He was 17. I'm pretty sure I just turned 22 in December of 2016.
Right.
And he came 2017 in March. So yeah, just turned 22. Before I'm like I ain't looking at nothing. I ain't cutting the little
You
cordy
don't want to cut the
thing.
cord.
At first, I was like, hell no, like I don't want to do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, all of it is a blessing. So when it got to the baby hair, nurse, I see some hair and all that, and the nurse said she saw some hair. I'm like, shoot, let me see some hair. So you know what I'm saying? Like it was a boy. We already knew it was a boy. So it's like, man, like, hey. So when it got to that point, I definitely was more into it. Definitely was like cool because you know what I'm saying. A lot of babies are a blessing, bro, because you could lose it early on. You could lose it late.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a blessing. It's just straight up blessing. Like, it ain't even nothing else but a blessing. But anyway, like, I was definitely all up in it. I ain't gonna count. I was like, hey, the cord came out late. The doc like, you want to cut it? I said, yeah, cut that. And then, so cut the little thing, you know what I'm saying? Then, it's the baby crying. They put it under the little lamp or whatever. You just, like, man, like, it's here now. Let's get it cracking, pretty much. Yeah, it's real life. It's definitely different. The belly part, and then it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, like I said, the way up to it, I was like, but when it got there, it's all experiences. That's what life is about, pretty much. It's experience. So sure, if you cut that umbilical cord, cut that mother. Might as well. I ain't about to eat it. I don't know what people be talking about eating.
I done heard that too.
You heard this eating the placenta and all that?
It's good for you.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
Some chicken good for you too.
You know what I'm saying?
Some chicken.
Some you need to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's too much.
But yeah, it's definitely cool though.
So since I got to see it twice, so my fiance, she had a C-section the first time with Jaden, so that was an experience. Seeing her, cut open, and then they start pulling his head with a little suction
so
cup.
You looked over on that?
Yeah, I looked over there. Yeah,
Oh, you watched?
Yeah, I was watching. I'm like, what the? And so they pulling his
Like,
head.
hold
I'm
on.
like, hold on, what they doing to my man head? And y'all know my head shaped funny. So
That's what
growing up, I heard all the jokes: battery pack head, refrigerator door head, boy, it's the peanut. Boy.
Yeah.
Said I look like the little Proud family.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
you did. Ain't no cap.
so
They just dropped. You like, Darius, you got the new movie, bro? I saw all your cousins.
oh man, so that I was just looking at that. I'm like, I hope his head, basically go back to the regular shape or whatever. And so it did, but just seeing that, I was just like, wow. And then they sewed up and everything. And then when Caleb came, she pushed him through. And that was funny experience too. When she first started, when my fiance first started pushing, she started just screaming, and the doctor was like, "You don't need to do all that."
The doctor chilled you out. The doctor chilled you out.
The doctor said, "You ain't got to do all that."
He rude as a thing. Laughing.
Right, y'all don't know how weak I got.
It be like that though.
But that was funny. But then, just she pushed him out, and Caleb, his head came out first and everything.
She do the whole epidural thing?
Yeah, she did that. Yeah,
facts.
Y'all hold them when they get the epidural. How was you sitting?
I dipped. I told her mama had to do that.
You took off?
Hell no, I'm not looking at that needle, but that needle
you sitting in front of her. You ain't even looking at the needle.
I told her mama had to stay for the epidural. I don't do needles, bro. I'm not playing.
Bruh,
I don't.
You didn't even see the needle.
You don't see the needle.
I don't.
I mean, I saw the needle.
What you mean you don't see the needle?
Because you sitting in front of her, ain't you?
Yeah, you sitting in front of her.
Just hold it.
With my oldest daughter, I saw her needle, but with my girlfriend I'm with right now, I didn't see her needle.
I saw a cigarette. I was outside smoking a cigarette while she got at the epidural. You understand?
Bro.
I didn't want to see the shot. I didn't want to mess with it. I didn't want to actually be holding her and freak out myself, mess her up. I just didn't want to mess it up. It's serious. They messing with the spine, and I couldn't do it.
That makes sense.
I'm straight.
Well, you was like, how was that?
I mean, I was just in front of just holding her. And it went in, but the crazy part is it was either after Jaden or Caleb, one of them. Like, after she had the baby and we left the hospital, she kept saying that they left the epidural pin in her. I'm like, there ain't nothing in you, or they did not leave nothing in you. So she, went to the doctor, this and that, to check out, and wasn't nothing in her. But I was just like, I don't know why I guess she kept,
She probably
back was feeling funny or something that.
That's the same thing that happened with mine. She ain't thought nothing was still in her, but she definitely had like altercations with the stuff, because the stuff real deal, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You got some pain, you put that thing on that spine, boy, you ain't gonna feel nothing. Taylor, she pushed out ours, and I ain't said her name, no matter. Anywho, she pushed out ours literally 15 pushes. Like, I was counting, you know what I'm saying? Literally, it was 3 5-minute pushes, or tripping, 5 minutes. It was 3 5 pushes. So it was push for 5, take a little break.
Right.
Push for 5, take a little break. And then, like I said, on that 15, he was here. Mm-hmm. And so it definitely helped her out. It definitely helped her out. She wasn't doing all the screaming and stuff, had the little faces and all that. But other than that, it's a real deal thing. Like I said, when she got home, she had like, I'm pretty sure we had to, either before we left or we had to go back, they had to like pull more fluid out of the epidural. They had to go back into her back and pull something else out. And then while she was giving birth, like the first one, she couldn't feel it. So they had to give her like another shot of like some extra stuff. Yeah. But by the time the baby was coming, she was good. Like I said, 15. Like, she was good. But like the contractions, I don't know if you was watching, they got this little meter. And it'll show you when them contract, that number gets that number go up, boy. Like, hey baby, you good? That number go boy. So you know what I'm saying? So like that was all cool, but the epidural, like I said, it helped, and like he said, how the whole coming home. I ain't gonna say she probably did feel like something was probably still in her, but it probably was fluid for real. It could have been like some fluid or something, but that's what happened with mine anyway. They had to I'm pretty sure they had to pull some fluid out because she was feeling some pain in her back after the epidural. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely some real deal Holyfield.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm good on.
I was going through because I experienced it twice with 2 different people.
Right.
So seeing the first one, it was like I saw the needle too. I saw the needle before. I'm like this.
Yeah, exactly. I was good,
bro. And I was like, you good? You gonna be all right? Like,
man, hey.
like that. I was sitting there like, bro, that's crazy. Like, and I felt like, because when you put it in, you see her face, you like, oh man, like that.
Bro.
That must really hurt. So you going through it. So then I go through with the second one. I'm trying to prepare. I'm like, I done seen the needle.
Yeah.
When you go in, this needle, just look me in my eyes. I'm going to hold you. I said, I did this before. I got you.
You let mama know. Like, hey, this that thing.
And I really care about the girl we were now. So I'm like, anytime I see her in pain, it really, really.
Right. So you let her know before then.
I don't want to see you because I know if I felt the way I felt.
Right.
I felt that way. Then I'm only imagine how I'm gonna feel, with you.
Right.
So, but she got it and she took it like a G. She was like, it wasn't as bad as everybody. Cause I think everybody hyped it up.
Yeah.
So bad that she was like, it wasn't that bad, but just the whole, cause she got induced and it just took us. They were doing so much different stuff. We was there for so long. Everybody was getting aggravated. I was getting aggravated to the point where I was leaving and coming back. Then I was just like, cause she got a C-section. She really, really didn't want to get the C-section. So she was trying to hold off, as long as she could so that she could try to do it naturally. But all the different stuff they were trying to get her to do, our baby was getting there. I think she got stuck. And then they put her out, but eventually she gave in. But that time, then I didn't look at the C-section because I had seen the first one when she got pushed out. Well, I had seen the video. It's actually a funny story about the video. So back when I was in the, we gonna take a little break.
Oh, so I said education class.
When I was in the, like high school and stuff, I thought I wanted to be OBGYN.
Oh, Lord.
I did. That was my thing. So I took
Okay.
in sex health and all of that. And I was the only dude in there. Which
Facts.
was, a whole nother story. Because anytime they start bringing those stuff, they always want to know your opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm in the 9th grade. I don't even know. I ain't know nothing.
Like, I don't know. I never even
ain't know
seen
nothing.
one.
But they had one day she did a video. She was like, we're going to show the birth because it was on that time. And it was like the live birth. I saw the first one get pushed out. Then I saw the C-section and the little baby head popped up. I said, no, I'm changing my whole
He said,
Then I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up.
He said, never mind.
So I didn't look because I had saw when Audrey got pushed out, I saw all of that and that changed my whole view on everything, down there.
How did it make you feel though?
It made me feel, well, for me, I was there, he drove with me all the way out to California, so I was out there completely by myself.
Okay.
26
Yeah,
hours.
we drove the whole day, all the way out to
26
hours. 26 hours in the car.
Hey, y'all should have hit me up.
We just told it. Bro.
I would have came.
When I say that was the longest trip.
Never again.
Never again. No. We gotta hop on a plane.
Stop.
We
pulled over to take
gas
every now and then.
Gas and food.
But I'm talking about like stop to.
Oh yeah, baby on the way. We got to go. Baby on the way. Ain't no stop.
The longest.
26 hours.
I mean, hey, California from Illinois, like it ain't no playground.
That was over with. But being out there by myself and then seeing her when she popped out, I instantly started crying. I was like, okay, like you said, it's time. And for me, with all of us, all of our children light. So we chocolate.
Yeah. So like, hold up now.
Light bright.
You sure? I look, and she came out and she was like light.
Light.
Okay, so what,
light.
And you look, and like I said, she had my nose and then she had my toes.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's mine.
You gonna rock with that too. He said, nose and toes. Yeah, you me. You all me.
It was all good seeing that.
Facts.
But when Gia came out, that one was dope because, like I said, there was no thinking about none of that because she's chocolate. Chocolate. And then she had
baby Gia.
She got a birthmark. She got the same birthmark that I got. So once I saw that was pretty dope.
That is dope.
But like I said, just seeing the difference between the two and going through all of that, it's a great experience for us at least. I wouldn't.
Take a little sip, Darius. Take a little sip. Here's your cup.
I got a little question. Since we all got boys now.
Yeah.
What sports are y'all gonna have y'all children playing?
I got mine. So my shorty, her little sister play hockey. Woo! Hockey. Right? Her stepdad, he love hockey. Her little sister play hockey. Her little sister cold. Hockey, girl hockey. Cool, you know what I'm saying? She cold. So they kind of got my little boy in the hockey scene.
Yeah.
I guess my black self about to start learning how to skate on the motherfucking ice. Because he got hockey pucks, hockey sticks all over the damn house. I'm like, nigga, I don't know nothing about hockey. I don't even know how many people are supposed to be on the ice.
Hockey is dope, bro.
It is. I mean,
ice.
yeah. I mean, I watched it. That's what I keep telling him. I said, if I played hockey, I'd just be trying to hit people. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do nothing else. But I watched. The Blues just won, so I watched it then. But I guess I'm more of a really whatever they kind of rock with. Right. But no cap, I ain't about to cap. I want football. Yeah. You already know. You already know. We about to get it started when he turned 4. That's up in March. I got cones. Everything. Everything. It's coming. Right now he bad. He don't listen. Oh yeah. He don't listen at all. Hit in the head a couple times. Exactly. So I'm hoping when he turned 4, I can say, hey, hit a juke move right here, hit a spin move. Hit another juke move, run it through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he wouldn't even know what the hell I'm talking about. He say hit a juke move, he like, So I want football, but like I said, he got this little hockey experience. I don't really know. I guess I'm more towards whatever he rocking with for real, because I'm gonna push the football. But at the same time, every sport, I feel like in any sport really, in order to be great, whatever that sport is, you need to do that sport every day. So if it's basketball, you need to be in the gym every day. You better shoot. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, they wasn't playing no games. And how they wasn't playing no games, they was in that gym every day. Floyd Mayweather, he don't leave the gym. If he got a fight coming up, he in the gym all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he do, definitely just gonna push him towards like, make sure you do it. Right. Yeah. Don't just, I like this. You know what I'm saying? If you like it and you really want to do it because it's only fun if you're good at it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, if you suck, I mean, you ain't going to play. But if you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, if it ain't going to be fun if you're not having fun. And in order to have fun, you got to know what you're doing and be good at it. So in order to be good at it, you got to put that work in. So I guess I'm I'm gonna push football, but he could do whatever the hell he wants. Right. And I guess whatever the hell he do, I guess I'm about to learn how to do it too.
The video game.
Yeah.
I get the NHL video game. That game is actually fun.
I ain't playing that game.
I said the same thing until I put it in and played it. No. Get the one from like 2 years ago. That was cheap. You gotta get me on 2K. I ain't gonna stand. I'm not even gonna pick it up. I'm already knowing. But I guess if he started trying some hockey, I guess I'm gonna have to put on these ice skates. Goddamn, put on these ice skates and get on there with the ice. I know what you're talking about when you yell.
Yeah,
you're gonna stand out.
Yeah,
when you yelling either way, but you're really gonna stand out if you play hockey. So you gotta sound intelligent when you're talking. They're looking at you like
do some homework. He just better not play hockey. He's not even talking about hockey no more. He's not playing hockey.
But I know for me, I'm looking at it like the same. I really want him to play football, but at the same time, I said I wasn't gonna put him in like tackle football until he got to like 8, 9 or something like that. Just because off of all the injuries that I've had, like all the concussions and stuff, I feel like there's no reason for you to be getting hit when you don't need to. I could teach you everything you need to know. We put some flags on, you could, that way once you get into it, you ain't getting hurt because you know how to play football. But I feel like ain't no reason for you to be taking extra hits if you don't need to. But of course I say that now because he ain't out here. Yeah. I just about to say. It just all depends. I don't want to just throw him in there. If he seems like he ready, I might do it. But my mindset right now is not that. So I'm looking at like them alternate sports. I'll call them alternate sports, but because his mom, she a really good bowler and she golfed and all of that. So she do all the,
Hey, golfing, that's that
money. So I'm like, you could pick your sport. One of the main sports everybody be talking about, but on the back end, we're going to be working on, because his grandpa, her father is really good at both of those as well. So we're going to be working on that. So that way, if football don't work out, or if, I don't know how tall or short you're going to be. So some of them sports really depend on what your size is. But if you golfing, or you bowling, or, even playing soccer or something like that, you don't got to worry about your size. You just got to be good.
I think from baby up until pretty much high school, let them experiment. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let them do a lot, pretty much, like golf, hockey, baseball,
everything,
soccer, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully by the time they get to high school, they got one. Right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe by something, let's say 6th grade, you break it down to 3. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You pick your 3 you want. Make sure they can do those 3 all the way up, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. And then come 9th grade, they freshman year, they got to pick one.
Right.
And while they in high school, that's all they focusing on. So it's whatever sport they want, school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's... Hopefully they ain't think about these women, but
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Thing, but, you know,
but definitely
it didn't go too well.
Definitely let them, right.
Situations we in now,
man. But definitely, like I said, I feel like that'll be let them experiment. But definitely by the time they become freshmen, they should just have that one sport that they focus on, so they can, you know what I'm saying, try to get a scholarship or, you know what I'm saying, go somewhere. You know, golf is pretty sure you ain't even gotta go to. Right. College for, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you do. I don't know.
I mean, it help out. You get a scholarship, of course.
Exactly,
if you
but
wanted to go pro, you get enough.
Exactly.
It's like one of them things.
Yeah, it's like then baseball, you could go overseas.
Right.
He could go overseas.
Go right from high school.
You can go from high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baseball is still one of the.
It is one of the ones.
Go right from high school.
So, you know, baseball, and hey, they get that moolah. Baseball get that money now. Don't get twisted. So, you know, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? If they focus on it for that whole 4 years in high school, by the time they, you know what I'm saying, 18, 19, then maybe could just go straight to the, if it's baseball, if it's one of them leagues, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely be cool. And even basketball, you know what I'm saying? You got to do that 1 year up in freshman.
Right.
Get you a nice little scholarship, do your thing, NBA.
For sure.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all the dream. And like I was saying before, you got to put in that work for sure. Put in that work for sure.
Well, what about you? You answer your own question.
Answer your own question. He was on. I got nothing.
I honestly, I think either baseball or basketball. Like, I played football.
But yeah, it's getting scary.
You said what? Yeah.
It's getting scary. Like how you said the whole 8th grade or to the 8 or 9. I'm glad you said that. My bad, dude. But I'm glad you said it because I showed didn't even think about it. I'm like, nigga, you about to go at 5 years old. Just like me. 5 years old, you about to be playing the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But they do got this little flag football stuff out too then that definitely would help. And obviously you can show them how to hit because they're going to have to hit eventually. But you can also show them how to not get hit.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if you don't get hit, concussion ain't none of that part of your problem. You know what I'm saying? So definitely got to pick a
That's
smart
the biggest thing with this, the way the sport is played now. And
yeah,
our parents probably was like that, you know, didn't want us to get hurt and this and that.
Yeah.
And now that we parents now, you be the same. You the same
Facts.
way. You don't want to see your kids get hurt. So
man.
Like,
I didn't want to see you get hurt. I was like, damn, my nigga Darius down. He broke his foot in supposed to. I was like, oh man. Shoot.
Yeah, so that's my intake on that, my outlook on that though.
I feel like basketball though, it all depends. I mean, if you're nice, but definitely gotta have some height on you. Definitely gotta be,
especially nowadays.
Yeah,
so many people
definitely gotta be 6'2".
So gotta be,
and if you 6'2", you better be nice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But 6'4" and up, I would say would be the better good for basketball. But baseball, G, no cap. That's what Coy like that. My shorty, her uncle, he could have went pro with baseball. You know what I'm saying? He was young, dumb, messed it all up. Yeah. But it seemed like he got some little baseball on her side of the family. He got some little baseball. But baseball cool, though. Yeah. It's real cool. It ain't catch, it's a ball. You know what I'm saying? It's either going up or he going to get first or second base. It's real simple, I guess, if you want to say. Yeah. Baseball cool, though.
That's what I think.
I might push baseball, too. I just said some baseball. I might push some baseball.
But, yeah. But what I like to do, what I like to start doing at least on this is with Dance Off Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Our main goal is to really like I always said in the first video, bringing a shining light to fathers, making sure that our voices get heard, making sure that people understand where we're coming from, you know, because
it's a real job.
It's a real job.
It's a real thing.
And they expect us to, you know, have a real job and come home. Because for me, like my oldest was with me the past 3 weeks. So I don't have, like, I got 2 kids, but I don't have them at the same time
Right.
all the time. And for me, coming home from work, and it was different for me because I just have my 1-year-old most of the time, and they do their own thing, whatever. You don't got to attend to them as much as you do my oldest, which is 4.
Right.
So when I came home, as soon as I get home, there is no break. And I didn't realize that at first, but now this time, like, I done had a long day at work, and I come home and instantly, as soon as you open up the door, they both yelling. Since the oldest one is here now, the youngest one is mobile now, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do everything she want to do." So I pick up the oldest one, and the youngest one is screaming.
Pick
Her
both
little
of them
hand
up.
out, so now you gotta hold them both, and you ain't even took off your clothes
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
So just those experiences, I want people to see that, and the main focus I want to do is I always want to end the show with like giving, if you could sit down and talk to one father that really wasn't doing anything, like knows that he's a father, knows he has his kids out there, but is not there for their kids. So like most of our friends and most of us, we all, no matter what, we want to be there for our kids. That's the way we grew up. Even if we didn't have a father in our lives, we got a lot of friends that they didn't have fathers in their lives, but they make sure if anybody's the closest, they're the closest to their kids. Yeah. And I realize in our generation, a lot of us are really trying to be closer to our kids, but multiple factors have taken us away. If you're not with your baby moms, you're not with your kid. Right. So going through that, and it's either through the court system or it could be through the baby moms or anything like that. Because there was even a thing. My girl told me she was listening to a podcast. She was listening to a radio station, 100.3 The Beat, and they did this thing where they called somebody, and he basically said he hadn't seen his kid in like 6 to 8 months because, and the reasons why was because of Corona. They used Corona, and when she couldn't use Corona, she just put on different, what is it called? I think like where not appeals. I can't think of it right now. Restraining orders. Oh yeah. Just put out because as soon as you put one out there, they gotta accept it. And it's 2 weeks that you can't see, no matter what. Yeah. So and like I said, that happened to me before. Yeah. And then as soon as that happened, they let her leave. So I went 6 months without seeing my kid as well. For that reason. But with his situation, he's right down the street from his kid. He ain't seen his kid in 6 months. Yeah. So we're all experiencing that, but there's still fathers that's out there that just don't care. Yeah. Or just have gotten tired of fighting and just giving up easily, because they don't want to go through all the extraness. So if there was like one thing or a couple of things that you could say to a dad that, is either down or just not around, what would that be? And that's how I like to
I'm ready. I got something to say. Show. Well, I'm going to be quick. Show. Do your thing, because I'm ready for this.
So for the first one with the fathers that are, that are down because of the system's beating them and this and that. And my thing is keep fighting. Just keep fighting. It's not easy. It won't be easy. Just how the system is set up. But just keep fighting because when that child does get older and they come to an age where they can understand and come talk to you and say, their first question is, if you stop fighting, their first question will be why? Why didn't you keep doing it? And then that's going,
about to cry.
That's going, that's going,
that's going to hurt you.
That's going to hurt you. That's going to hurt them. And it's just be like, I tried, but they going to feel like you didn't try hard enough. So, I mean, just
try hard enough.
Just keep fighting. It's going to be hard, but just keep fighting. And then for the ones that are not in their lives or not doing anything,
wake up, nigga.
I mean, people go through a lot of things, so it's like I really can't speak on because you don't know folks' situation. They could really be in a dark spot or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, I really can't. Just whatever you're doing, if something in the back of your head is telling you I need to be a better father, then listen to that voice. You know what I'm saying? But for them, just whatever's telling you to do it, try to be better.
Yeah, facts. I like what he said, 100%. My rule number one, gotta have rules in your life, but rule number one is know who you land with at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like to get into relationships, 6 months and get the girl pregnant, and y'all ain't live together. You don't know how she, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how she really be like. I feel like that's rule number one is figure out your shorty. And if you're going to put your seed in it, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to value your seed, make sure you putting your seed in something that ain't going to be petty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it does depend on, sometimes it depends on the state. Mm-hmm. And some states are a mother state. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to lose anyway.
Right.
But if you know what I'm saying, if you figure out who she is before all of that, if it does come to that, she's not going to be petty, or she's not going to be like, nah, you can't see your son, or she might even give you your kid, or, you know what I'm saying? So that's rule number one, that if you're going to take the daddy step, make sure you knowing who the hell you being a daddy for, being daddy with, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyway, you said a question. What was the first one again?
What?
Dads that are down.
Dads that are, yeah, pretty much what D said, man, keep fighting, G. Like, I ain't never had, I guess I experienced a little bit of it, and I mean a little bit of it was me too, like, but I definitely remember being in my kitchen, and it was just me, and I was like, damn, like, my shorty, she was out of town, my little boy was at her people's house, and I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, where the hell my son at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just me at the crib.
Right.
I definitely, like, went to a little time that, like, I ain't gonna say I wasn't there, but he wasn't staying with me, you know what I'm saying? He was staying with her or whatever, doing our little separation, whatever, but he was staying with them, so I didn't see him as much, but definitely, like I said, I got to that point that I was like, oh, hell no, he needs to be right here
all the time
with me, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, brought him back, and then, you know what I'm saying, she came back, whatever, out of town, whatever, and, you know what I'm saying, made everything work, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, from going from that to being with him every day, it's lovely, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely keep fighting, keep fighting, and like how he said, you don't want that, what he say about the why? You don't want that question. You don't want that child to feel like you let them down, or you don't want none of that. You don't want no negative thought at all. You know what I'm saying, for your child. So definitely keep fighting, keep pushing, and you'll be surprised. I feel like a lot of fathers will be surprised of what kind of rights you would get in the courtroom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If your situation, you said she got that restraining order on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she kind of jumped the gun, you know what I'm saying? But if shorty ain't about to do no restraining order on you, if you go in there, you got your stuff together, you got your own little crib, you got a job, they will give you time. They not just about to say no.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you go in there and showing that you want to be a father, they will let you be a father. So definitely keep fighting, and definitely, you know what I'm saying, like, take those steps that you got to take, because you definitely don't want, that kid will grow up, and you definitely don't want that part, like you said, the whole why. You don't want that part, and as long as you be there, you won't get that why, and neither one of y'all will feel no type of way. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one you said for the dad beats, pretty much. Dad beat dads.
For the reason why we in the situation we in now, like, because of y'all, people in the courtroom be looking at us like, yeah, you could just you could just do whatever you want.
For the dad beats,
anyway.
Man, I don't want to go gangster on y'all, but I feel like, man, I don't really know for real. I don't really know. I guess really we're just like, who the hell is you, I guess. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you cool with it? Are you okay that your son or daughter don't have a father? And I mean, if all that stuff floats your boat, then let your boat float. Right. Goddamn it. Like, if that's what you is, that's what you is. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, like, for the dad beats, I wouldn't, if it ain't too late, because some of them dad beats, it's too late. You can't even, you already messed up. If it ain't too late, try to be in that child life, G, because, like I said, I lost my dad, so I understand how it feels to not have a dad.
Right.
So, whether he was here or not, it like, losing my dad just made me want to be there for mine. So, I feel like daughter or son, to be honest, son needs your daddy. Because he ain't about to listen to mama. I didn't. Like I said, my granny, you know what I'm saying? But when my daddy was here, hey,
Right.
Tin Hut, you know what I'm saying? I'm just shook. So he ain't about to listen to mama. And they need discipline. They need it now. They don't need discipline when they in jail.
Right.
You ain't got to tell them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell you that over this glass. I'm trying to tell you this in your damn bedroom while your 2K on. I'm about to turn the motherfucker off. Sorry. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need discipline, and the discipline comes from the daddy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because me and Darius, like I said, Darius had his peoples. I didn't have my dad. He had his dad. I'm not saying Darius wasn't a bad kid. He was a great kid, you know what I'm saying? But you can ask Darius, like smoking weed, all of that good stuff that I was doing, I didn't start doing till my dad passed away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, like I said, I'm not blaming it on that. But
that's a traumatic, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's
Facts
huge.
for,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, 14, 15-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy because, like, when it happened, my dad was kind of, like, just getting in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hate my mom or my dad because, like I said, that's my mom and my daddy. Like, I don't care. My mom and dad could be a crackhead. I don't care. I'm going to love them forever, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of sucked, but at the same time, I don't like to blame it on. That's why I don't really say too much about it. But back to the whole thing, like, definitely, like I said, you want to be there, and it's good for your kid, man. It's if you going to be a dad, don't be a dad to be a dad. Be a dad for that child. You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about you no more, period.
Right.
It ain't about you no more. You got a whole, man, they so innocent, so...
I just don't see how you can't be like,
How
I
you
look at
can't?
mine and like you see yourself in them, the little things
Man.
that they do, like
Man.
the way they walk, like the way when
All
I was
that.
walking, you walk just like your daddy, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, there you go, that's right. So like, how can you not want to see that?
See that
blows my
prosper
mind, like,
or
you know
see
what I'm saying?
that
Or
be
just-
glory or be
Why would
happy.
you let somebody else take that? Have
Take that from you,
opportunity
yeah.
from you, because they
Yeah.
go try to find somebody to help them out.
Yeah,
So
facts,
you don't have
facts.
to let another man be that
Man.
responsible. Like for me,
And that hurt the most.
Yeah, just ending and touching up. For me, my oldest one, thankfully she's had the same. You put quote unquote stepfather in her life the entire time. Now I'm thankful for that because it's been the same person the entire time. So she's used to the same, and for me it's been the same, quote unquote stepmom for her the same time. So she didn't have to experience, the different types of people.
Facts.
But still at the end of the day,
That's the
it
hit
kills
you.
me every single day that somebody else is basically raising my kid, and I have to trust, especially with her being so far away.
Yeah.
I realized being younger, I was ticked off. Like, no, I don't want you doing nothing with my kid. I don't even want you playing with my kid. I don't want you taking my kid nowhere by yourself. But now seeing her being grown, grown up more, and seeing the different things that she do, my whole mind has changed, and I'm like, okay, where are you at? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I don't know, exactly how it is, but it's like, I need you now to be that father figure for her.
I was about to say,
I need you to get her right sometimes to watch what you do, because it's my daughter, but at the same time she out here acting crazy. You need to get her right. You know what I'm saying? Have that, because her mom is still her mom. She might yell at her or whatever, but it's not gonna be the same as if it's a man with that voice.
I'm telling you,
telling you to sit down. So it's like, as you get older, things is flipped. So, but why would you want to? I don't want to experience that. I don't want to have to depend on somebody else to raise her. Just raise her. Raise her more than me. So why would you, want somebody to do that the entire time? I can't get it. So, like I said, with this podcast, I want one day somebody just see it. Somebody just it come across their screen one day. Somebody shared this or something like that. And
I definitely think press that boy.
Yeah.
If you don't press him, I'll press him for you. You heard? Definitely. And then be vice versa. I guess not vice versa, because he ain't gonna know your girl. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely, like, it sucks because you gotta kind of accept it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to. But like I said, it ain't about you or him.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? It's about the little girl. You know what I'm saying? So definitely make sure he on his job. For sure. Yeah. For sure. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, and like I said, eventually she gonna get to that age that she can let you know if he not on his job, or if he did a little too much, he stepped too much or whatever. But hopefully if you press him enough, he gonna know what's up. He gonna know not to do this. He gonna know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A man, you step up. A man is just natural if you're a man, pretty much. So I feel like not just your situation, for any situation, definitely make sure dude is there and he being, you know what I'm saying? And not even towards your daughter, towards your ex. Why I say that is especially for you because you got a daughter, because you got a daughter. So he got to show her
what
how a man should treat his woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nigga, he better press him to treat her and her right. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because that's gonna show her what's up.
See, that's a different way of looking at it, because, you know, especially all this happened young, you're not thinking that way at all.
You like, hell no.
Even now, I was like, because when you first said it, in the back of my head, I was like, I'll get up. You know, I don't care about what
hell
you
no.
right now. But now hearing it, it makes sense, you know, because she is growing up and she watching that, so you need to make sure, you know, everything need to be right on my side and on her side.
Yeah.
So that way she's seeing, because she's seeing two different families at all times. Like even when she was talking to you know, you say her play cousin, she was telling him, she was like, yeah, I got to go tomorrow. I'm going to my mom's house. But she was like, but then I go there, and I come back here, and then I go there, and I come back here, and I go there. So she's understanding that she's going different places. So we're doing what we can now to try to get everything to mellow down and, you know, trying to do the best that we can and all of that, to where she kind of has a stability on both sides.
Yeah.
So, you know, with all that being said, this was something that, you know, was great. And I greatly appreciate you guys for coming on.
I greatly appreciate you,
my
man.
first
For
guest.
real, G.
Thank you for having us.
I love y'all, G. I'm about to cry a little bit. I'm just playing, but y'all my boys, man, for sure.
So, you know, like I said, we this show on local radio, St. Louis TV, is definitely something that I want to, as I say, it's probably gonna be my little trademark. I'm trying to make just a shining light. Yeah. We just want to be that dad. It's like everybody needs to. When you hear a dad, you don't need to just think the way people used to think. You think dads are active. Dads can.
We
be
bout it. We bout that action.
If you can't do it, I'm gonna do it myself. Yeah. So that's all I want, you know, to be seen from this show. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for coming on here with me.
Appreciate having me, bro.
Thank you for having us.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I was like, I got some stuff I want to tell the Greg. I've been ready.
Like I said, thank you guys. Yep, that'll be it.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich.